About to go live, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live
Yeah,
or
we're live now.
no way for real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got
So
this.
put it right. Nah, not too much. Right there. That's cool. Yeah, bro. So what we saying? Life.
Life.
Life changes you. Life comes at you, bro. Like quick, man. Like you know what's crazy is like sometimes, when you start life when you're a young buck with me,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you start young, bro, and like fragile. You feel like one little obstacle, oh no, I can't go through it. And if you look at now, all that bullshit that you've been through life, bro, and you still survive and you're still here, like the more obstacles you go through in life and the more bullshit you go through, the stronger you get. It all depends on the individual, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
He's either gonna make you or break you. You know what I mean? One or two, bro. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people, bro. There's two kind of people, bro. That we all in life, all of us go through problems, and all of us go through shit. Everybody just like the problems come, but different scenarios. But all of us have the same problems. You know what I mean?
We all have financial problems. We all have family problems. We all have, like you said,
Every problem, bro. Even
yeah,
the rich, the poor, the
exactly.
middle class, the ugly, the handsome, the strong. Everybody, bro. Everybody. You know what I mean? And it's just how you see it. You know what I mean? You either gonna. There's a lot of people, bro, that go through shit and like bullshit happens in their life, and instead of they're fighting for saying, you know what, I don't want to be here,
Mhm.
they stay content, bro. They're happy or they adjust and they say fuck it. A lot of people, bro, they go through problems and they go through shit in life, and all they say is like, fuck it, bro. It is what it is. This is God's plan. No, it's not.
That's
You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's all up to you.
that's negativity right there. It is
Negativity,
what it
bro.
is. You're never going to accomplish what you want, what you focus on.
100%, bro. Like, if you always have the mentality, bro, especially like, and this is crazy, but it's true. Like Hispanic people, bro, we always have like the smallest mentality. Like you tell like Hispanic people, like, I send you stick here in a casa. Like, do you want a house?
Mhm.
What kind of house do you want? Instead of her saying like, oh, I want a big house. Oh, I just want something small. Oh, I just want a little car. Oh, I just want a little house. I just want a little family. So life, the world, the universe is listening to you. So what does it give you?
A little,
A small little house, a beautiful small little car. You know what I mean? Everything's small.
yeah. A lot of Hispanic people
Yeah, we
do
do
say that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because my mom used to say that shit a
yeah.
lot, bro. You know
My
what I mean?
my grandma used to say that a lot too.
Yeah, like, oh, as long as I have this, or oh, as long as we have our health, or as long as we have this, like, yes, that's cool. But imagine, bro, thriving for more. Like,
For real.
imagine, bro, as a kid, okay. Imagine if our parents, bro, or not just the parents, but if anybody would have, instead of telling us to believe in religion that is 100% fake, um, believe in the Easter Bunny, believe in all those people. Imagine, and instead of them telling us to believe in them, they will taught us to believe in ourselves since we're kids, that we could accomplish anything that we want. Where would we be in life, bro? We
We
wouldn't
would
have
have been
this
on the top.
insecurities that we have.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, if you put kids, bro, that come from a broken home and the kids that come from a good family that's like, they push them, they motivate them, they're supporting them, they're there, and then you compare it to like family like the kid doesn't give, nobody gives a rat's ass about them.
Hmm.
It's different lifestyles, bro.
It is.
You know what I mean? It's
Mhm.
like who tries more, bro. But it also goes back to the mentality of the person, because there's a lot of people, bro, that come from the gutter,
Yeah.
from nothing, for poorness, and they make it.
But those people who come from the gutter have to reinvent themselves again. That's because that's what I did in
Yeah,
order because I had that poor mentality, that negativity. So it's like that negativity and poor mentality can't go up to like to where I want to go to this positive world. So it's like in order for me to like start like good stuff to come in, then I just had to reinvent myself, become a new person
100%.
because the old me cannot live in this new world
Oh, no
because
way.
the old me will destroy this world
100%.
no matter what.
It's like I believe. Man, I saw this on TikTok, bro. It was like in a TikTok video,
Hmm.
and I forgot the name of the guy that had it, but he was like, we all, like every stage in our lives we have died. A
Hmm.
little piece of us have died.
Yeah.
so a stronger version of us could come. And it's true. Like I feel like I've been through a lot in my life. Like I
Yeah,
was
that shit
saying,
was
like
deep.
you know what I mean. Like when I started to where I am now,
Mhm.
we have left a little piece of us. You know what I mean? And that had made us. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like we wasn't born, bro, not trusting people. We wasn't born not liking people. We wasn't born like this, but people made us.
Yeah.
Who, you know what I mean? Shit that happens in our life made us who we are. Especially when we come from nothing, from the streets. Like I'm from the streets, but literally,
Same here,
you know what I
bro.
mean. So we live by different rules, by different laws, bro, by different shit, and you just,
Mhm.
I don't know, dude. Like I
Sometimes in movies, like you said, like last time you said, they make it seem like it's cool, but it's not.
hell no, bro.
It's really
Like
not.
nobody teaches you like reality of the streets, bro.
Mhm.
Like streets is gonna come and suck you up, beat you up, whoop your ass, bro, and leave you for dead. And it's gonna be up to you to get up
Mhm.
or die. You know what I mean? Life is a fucking bitch, or life is nice, or whatever you want to put it, bro. No matter what, you always just gotta keep going.
Mhm.
You know? And that shit, like, you meet people in life, bro, that have it worse than you. That's why sometimes me, I don't like to complain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like there's people out there that have it worse than you. You know what I mean? And the people that have it better than me, I don't hate on them either. Because I'm like, hey, if they did it, I could do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when I was big, bro, and I was like, 300 pounds, bro. And then I remember said to me, like, there's a lot of people that go to the gym and
Mhm.
they sit there hating, like, oh, the kid's about fucking ass. And like
Yeah.
me, instead of doing that, bro, like I always have a mentality like a open mind mentality, like a learning mentality, like always learning. Like I always want to learn. So like I went to the gym, I didn't know shit. So I used to stay there like, oh, that's what that's for. You know what I mean? Like you always have to motivate or like learn, bro. You know what I mean? Always have a open mind. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't know, man. Like every shit that I've been through life, it just built.
It's just a life lesson right there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Like when I was going to the gym, bro, it was like fucking scary though when I started. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Like at first I was like talking to my boy William.
mm,
You know what I mean? He was like, "Nah, bro, you shouldn't fucking go." You know, like I remember, dude, I was like 305 pounds, so 305 worldwide. You know what I mean? And I remember, bro, and
305.
305 pounds. I was really big, dude. And I remember when I told my boy, I've been doing this food since second grade. And I remember I was like, "Hey, bro, you think like I could like fucking lose weight? I want to start the gym tomorrow. Tomorrow's my first day, bro." And he's like, "Nah, for you know how hard it's gonna be, bro." And then he's like, "You're gonna have to change the way you eat. You're gonna have to exercise. Man, you haven't really exercised ever. It's gonna be hard. Blah 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 blah." And then all I heard was blah 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 blah. And then I was like, the mentality that I have, I was like, this guy's not talking about me. He's talking about himself because he just saw himself getting up every day, going to the gym and working out and all that. So he was like, nah, it's hard. So he was reflecting his vision up to me. But I'm like, nah. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So I started doing it. After that, I remember when I started buying weights, and then my girl was like, "You better use them. I just don't be wasting no money." I was
Mhm.
like, "Fuck, I gotta use them now."
It's the
So
ways that you have outside.
yeah, I was like, yeah. So I will
Mhm.
buy weights, and I will use them, bro. I will use shit like this. Then after that, like I will go to the gym. I started going to the gym. I remember like twice a week. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, bro. And then some people took me under the wing, and those people I appreciate.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there was a dude named Eric that I show you. I think he's an MMA fighter now, bro. Some other dude named Chris. Some other dude that has like gym on wheels, bro. Like that fool fucking put me on game. My friend Jazz, bro, too. She was like, "Hey, man, you gotta start doing apps. You gotta start doing this and doing that." Like, there was a lot of people. They came and showed me. There was a guy. And I remember a guy was like, "Hey, bro, why are you taking your time? Because I see you every day, bro, and I know it's hard." You see, that's the reason why I always say, bro, when you're doing something in life, the people that are gonna come and talk shit are
Mhm.
not people that are doing it. Are people that don't they ain't doing shit in their lives, bro. Imagine if I would have believed. Imagine if I would have said that and told William, "You're right. I'm not gonna do it." I would have probably died. Or would have something would have happened.
No, but that's why right now when I went to Santa Cruz, it was a trip. It was like a whole different environment because right over there, people greet you. Everybody's positive. Dude, I went on a trail on the mountain, but I kid you not, I went. I walked for an hour and there was nobody. When I came back, people were just coming. They were hiking. Kid you not, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Smile, positive. Boom, boom, boom. It was, and then I wanted to get out because it was so too
So
much.
much positive. You were like,
Yeah.
overload, overload, overload. Shut down, shut down.
I kid you not. And I finally got out. I was like, what the fuck? I never went hiking there again. But people were positive, even in the city and everything. And then I come here, bro. Everybody's just like, I bring the same thing, and what's up? And then
Now you're like, hey, good
good
morning.
morning.
What's good fucking morning about, motherfucker? Huh? Why are you smiling? It's fucking 6 o'clock in the morning.
For
Why are
real.
you smiling for? Huh? You fucking dirtbag.
You
You're like,
fucking.
God damn, I just said good morning, dude. You know
It
what I
wasn't
mean?
even that serious.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people, bro, like,
On the bus, everywhere. It doesn't matter. It's just this whole thing in California is really wild, bro.
hey,
It's
people
like
will
once in a while. I'm not even saying rare, but once in a while, I do find people like that. But it's like it's a lot of negativity,
laugh. It's
and then
good.
sometimes that's just contagious that you start doing it. I'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
What the fuck you looking at, bro? He's like, sorry,
I'll be
sir.
like,
He's like a fucking old lady. I was just passing by. Better bitch.
like
Move that
no.
walker. Move that walker out of here. Get slapped around. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, like
But
being
yeah,
serious is like
it's a
it's
real thing. It's a
contagious.
real thing.
Negative is contagious. Positive is contagious, bro.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
mhm.
Like, bro, if you hang around with somebody that's always like mad, you walk around pissed. That's like the same, for example, for like, there's an apple, there's three apples, bam, bam. And then the apple in the middle is dying. Let's say, for example, like a worm went in, boom,
Mhm.
infected, and now it's dying. That one's gonna affect the other ones if you don't pull it out.
That's
You know what I mean? That's the same thing with humans, bro. You hang around with a whole bunch of negative people, it's gonna be negative, bro. You know what I mean? It's like people like batteries. You're the positive, they're the negative, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes you do the negative shit because you're like, I don't want to be like them. Everything in life, whatever happens, you always have to turn it into a fucking positive, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever happens. Let's say you want to talk to a chick, and then you're like, damn, I'm gonna go, you know what? Fuck it, dog. I'm gonna go talk to her. You go and you talk to her, she shuts you down. Now you could be like, you could have two mentalities. One mentality, oh shit, she shut me down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grow up, make my own YouTube, talk shit about females and put them down, become agitate. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Or you could be like, I gotta up my game.
Agitate's gonna post something, hey, talking shit about it.
What did you say to me? Huh? What's your bag? How much money you have in your bag? You know what I'm driving you?
You
You know what
brokey. He's gonna be you
you
brokey.
brokey, you brokey, huh? You know how much you know what I ate today? Huh? No, but
Nah,
like real shit, bro, is
yeah,
or else you have the mentality where if a girl shuts you down, you're like, you know what? Up my game.
yeah,
The same thing goes with a job. You go and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get this job, you don't get it. Oh fuck that, you know what? I don't even want to work no more. I'm just gonna start selling dope.
yeah.
Or you could be like, hey, what did I do wrong? Let me fix my game. Everything is about improving yourself and you seeing yourself instead of judging yourself. Because sometimes we put ourselves down. Oh,
Mhm.
I'm so fucking stupid. I'm so fucking this. No, we all do mistakes and we learn. You know what I mean? That's the same thing. Whatever we do, it's something that, like I tell my daughter all the time, if something goes and you don't get it, and you know
Mhm.
what, it wasn't meant, or you know what, just work at it. If you really want that, work at it, bro. You really want that chick, you really want that family, work at it. Whatever is hard to get is worth the work. Is worth the doing this shit. It's worth getting up every fucking day, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
And
it.
you also have to like look at life as a learning lesson, not as a fucking punishment. Not as that. Learn.
Because life is everything about life is that you're gonna have to work, no matter what.
No matter what. Like a lot of people, like there's a lot of girls out there.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, I want a guy that has this and has that, but they don't want to work for a relationship. They don't even want to wake up and cook. You
Yeah.
know what? You know what it is? Females want to do that already made it up there, but they don't want to put in that work with him. They don't want to walk that journey. They don't want to do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to get the dude that made it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? No,
That's true.
you know what I mean? Like imagine you both, bro, starting that journey and you both working towards your goals, working to the house, working towards the family. You guys are working together as a team. That's a keeper. You know what I mean? But like, why you want to be up here? Like, say for example, like,
Yeah, I'm not ready for that
okay, let's say,
type of commitment. But you're right, though. You're right.
exactly. Like example, let's say for example, you right now, bro, you starting from the bottom.
You're right.
You get your own business, you get your own shirts, you get your own stuff. You work hard. You fucking pass nights without fucking eating, sleeping. You know what I mean? You miss birthdays, you miss Christmas. You like, let's say you miss a bunch of shit
Mm-hmm.
because you had that dream, that belief. You know what I mean? And then out of nowhere, bro, you see a chick and she never helped you put a brick in that house, but yet she wants everything. She wants to live the life, get on the jet, get on the yacht, get on all this shit. No,
You didn't
and
work for it either.
then at the end, you marry her,
Mhm.
no prenup. She takes half your shit. You know what I mean? All because she
No,
had a
Trump did some
sundress.
law though. Like, they can't take your shit.
No, but I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no,
But it
you
is.
feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I
And
feel
it's like
you.
instead of you just be,
I got
because
you.
being with a girl that's been with you since the beginning,
Yeah.
bro. That's what you need. Build that team. You know what I mean? Get with the chick that you need in life. That's gonna motivate you. That's gonna push you to the next level. That's gonna push you to the limit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna wake up and be like you fucking up, bro. Get up. Do your
Bitch.
thing.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I
Is that
mean?
that bitch?
And then
What you said?
you'll be in jail getting checked by those fools in there. Like you hitting women, fool.
For
Foul
real.
check, homie. And
I mean, ah,
what kind of shoes? What kind of size shoes are those, dog?
no
Tens.
way.
Those are my size, homie. No,
That-
but you know what I
That's
mean,
what you
though.
get for hitting women.
For real, bro. No, but like, you see, there's a lot of people. It's like, when they say, for example, this to me, it's funny, bro. When there's
Mhm.
dudes, even females out there, bro, when they're like, when they're going through the hustle game and they're changing and they're going towards their goals and they're doing it, they're right there. But once they leave their partner and they get with a fucking stranger, and
Mhm.
that fool comes up on them.
Yeah, that's true. That's just.
And a lot of fools do that shit. Like they leave their baby mama that was with them
Mhm.
to go fuck with a chick that would never even smile at them when they were broke.
That's true.
And that's keeping it real, bro.
That's true.
That's why you always gotta stay loyal to your soul, your homie. You gotta stay sharper than the fucking sewing needle, dog. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because you can't change, but once you're up there, you gotta stay the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You level up, your chick levels up.
Yeah,
Like
both.
you don't level up and you leave your family behind and you start a new one. You know what I mean? With a chick that got kids, that you taking care of somebody else's kids while you're just starving.
That's true though. But a lot of guys do that shit.
And
I
my
have a
dad
lot,
did this
I
shit.
have a lot of homies like that though.
Oh, my homie, I have a lot of homies. This is a homie of mine
Mhm.
that he gets a girl pregnant and leaves. I'm like, why you do that? He goes,
Mhm.
because my dad did.
It's just like you want to tell him something, but he's like,
No, I tell him straight up, like, you're a
yeah,
date, like, you're a
yeah.
bitch, bro.
Mhm.
Like, how can you do that? You know what I mean? I tell him straight up, but there's a lot of fools that they're like that. But like, there's a lot of moms out there, girls, bro, like
That's true.
deadbeat moms.
That's true.
They leave their kids just to go party, bro.
But
Just to
those
go
type
and,
of guys though, sometimes like that's what we take the blame for because like they do that shit.
and like females too.
Yeah, but it goes the other way too.
It goes
Females do
both
that.
ways, bro. You know what I mean?
You're
But like, I don't know, but I just feel like going back to what we were saying, life is like I believe, bro. This is real shit. That whatever you put in your mind, you're gonna attract positivity, negativity. Whatever you want is really up to you, bro.
Yeah,
All you have to do is just put in work. Like you want that family,
doesn't work.
excuse me, put in work. You want the house, put in work. You want a lot of shit, put in work, bro. Anything in this world for you have to put in work. Nothing just because there's a lot. Like for example, If
But
I
that's
got
how you know you find your female because she's putting the same work as you put
as
in.
100%, because she's motivating you,
Yeah.
she's pushing you, bro. That's what I'm telling you. Instead of you slapping her when she tells you get up and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And you could be like, you know what, but you're right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. That's how you move in life. That's how you level up, bro. You don't get with a chick, bro. Like fucking asleep at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, no goals, no motivation, no nothing. Why are you getting in life? Real shit, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's cool, like the titties and ass and everything's cool, but what's up here, dog? Because that titty and ass is gonna go away one day. And what's up here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how we think about the titty and the ass.
Yeah, like oh hell yeah, I'm a head. Yeah, that's how you get out with fucking child support.
You don't think at your head, man.
Yeah, you gotta think with this head, not with that head. Because then you can end up breaking bread
For real.
for
Being
18
broke.
years.
Damn. Child support right there.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's
You know what I mean? So
my stuff.
we gotta be careful, man.
My stuff.
Sometimes, like, even with the words that we say, we have to be careful because words are spell. What do they say? How do you spell this? A word's a spell. You spelling it, but like if you're always saying, "Fuck," I'm always broke. I'm always broke. You calling it? You broke.
Hey, I barely started like to believe that shit. That's true though.
It's true, bro.
Right now, even
You have to call it upon assistance already.
yeah,
There's my mentor.
mhm,
When I started all this, he used to
that's
be like,
wild.
say it like it already exists. Like you have to see it. You see it, you have to call it, you have to attract it, you have to believe it, you have to taste it, you have to feel it like you're already there. You know
Mhm,
what I mean? I'm like, all right. And you just have to visualize yourself, bro. That's why I'm such a dreamer.
mhm.
That's why I'm always dreaming. That's why I think big because I see myself in those jobs. I see myself in that shit. I see myself, my podcast blowing up.
Mhm.
I see shit popping for us, bro. I see it. I visualize it. I'm calling it, bro. You
But
have
there's a lot of people that don't see that stuff.
fuck
I
them.
wasn't taught to do because I seen parents. You know, parents. Well, it's not even say we all know parents like from the that they come from a good family and bad family. The parents that come from a bad family, they don't teach that shit to the kids. They're always like yelling at them. They're always like putting negativity on them. They don't really care. They don't pay attention to them.
Yeah, no,
Whatever the whole 9 yards. And
100%.
then the kids, like they make
Why are
it
you
it's
talking
because
over?
they tell them to to keep moving forward, to dream. And then those are the ones that
Those
are on top of the world
a
right now.
100% because she like this, bro. There's a lot of people, for example, this like I grew up with that shit. I grew up like I told you before, I met my mom when I was 8. So for years I grew up with my mom telling me like you're stupid, you're a dumbass, you're a fucking disgrace, you're so stupid, you're fat, no girl's gonna like you because you're
Damn, that's
fat.
a fucking curse right
Yeah, real
there.
shit. Like you're fat. No girl's gonna like you. A whole
Yeah.
bunch of shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a bunch of shit, and that shit stuck to me. And then forever and ever, I will believe that shit until I say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with there. So what I said was like, you know what? And because my grandma would talk to her that way, and then my great grandma would talk to my grandma, so it was like my whole bloodline of fucking
You inherited that
of
shit.
heritage. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I had a choice, bro.
Negativity.
Either I pass that on to my daughter or I broke the curse. So you know what? You know what I started doing when I had a kid, when my daughter was born? Hey Emily, you're a leader, dude. You were born to be a winner. You know what I mean? Remember your greatness. Remember, man, you're this. Remember that you're that. Remember that you whatever you want in life you can get. Why? Because you see, I suffered. And when you suffer, when you've been down that road, when you've been punished for just being born,
Mhm.
you look at life and you appreciate the small shit. So I say, you know what? I break this cycle. It's on me. My mentality changed because I'm like, I don't. Why am I gonna hit my kid? Like, why am I gonna tell my kid all this negative shit when I'm the one that brought? It's like this, bro. When a parent tells you you're a fucking dumbass, I came out of you. You're a fucking dumbass then. I used to
Exactly.
tell it to my mom, bro. My mom used to be
Oh
like, "You're a
shit.
fucking dumbass. If I'm a dumbass, then you're a fucking dumbass because I came out of you. Either I'm dumb because of you, or I'm dumb because of my dad. But both of you guys, some of you guys are right. You know what I mean? So I used to answer to that, but it's true, bro.
Yes.
It is fucking true. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're a piece of shit. That means that you're the biggest shit because I came out of you. You know what I mean? Oh, you're a fucking disgrace. You're a big disgrace because you're talking to a child like that. What kind of mental illness do you have?
And it's true because it's like because no disrespect,
I know.
because you the one who broke the curse.
I broke
So
the
who's
curse.
the bigger shit? Like the bigger shit couldn't break the curse.
Yeah, but she could have break the curse, but I did.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, dude? I'm not gonna drink. I'm not gonna have kids all over the place like my dad did. You know what? I'm just gonna have a kid with one person, and that's it. You know what, man? I'm just gonna be positive. You know what, man? Whatever happens in life, it happened, but I'm gonna turn it into something positive. And that's how I learned, bro. And that's how I've been living all my life since I was a young buck. And I passed that towards my daughter. And so my daughter believes in that positive shit, bro.
Mhm.
Believe in that attraction. Say you want something, put it, put it out there. Like you want something, put it out there in the universe. Like I always say every Sunday, write down your goals.
Mhm.
Write down your Monday, your Tuesday, I mean your daily, your weekly, your monthly, your yearly, and your life goals. You write them down and you put them outside your door or you put them on your phone. You look at them every day. Subconsciously, you already know what you got to do. Subconsciously, you got goals now. So now you're like a horse with a thing you're looking straight. You know where you're going. You're not wasting time. So you're not listening to bullshit people. You're not listening to nonsense that doesn't have nothing to do with your goal or where you're going in life. So you start concentrating more, bro. That's how you make goals. A lot of people are like, that's stupid to put goals. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? In life, you're not always gonna be motivated. But if you're disciplined, discipline takes you a long way, bro. And that's what writing goals is being disciplined, dude. You discipline yourself, man. You discipline life is about being disciplined, dude.
But that's but now you created something positive. Now your daughter's gonna pass on
To their kids.
to their
So I
kids.
broke that curse.
Yeah.
I broke the bad one and I passed it where one day my daughter's gonna tell my grandkids like, hey man, you know what, my dad had like one day, bro, hopefully, I get to see my grandkids and play with them, but one day when I'm long gone, they're gonna be like, hey mom, how was grandpa? Can you tell us about the big dog?
We're gonna put this live and shit.
Like I want my
That's how he
grandkids.
was.
For that's I have right there. Like no, but like, how was he? Oh man, you know what? My dad, man, he went through this and this and that, but he showed me this, and so I did this. So imagine that. Like my daughter's gonna teach you something positive to her kids, then my grandkids gonna teach it to their kids and their kids. So it's like I already started a whole bloodline of positive shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
So it's up to you to change. It doesn't matter where you come from, bro. It's where you're going, how hungry you are, how willing you are to fight for what you want, bro. Are you either talk or you really about that walk? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that start walking, talking. Oh, bro, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and blah 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 blah. But one little obstacle on the road, one little bump, they fall one time. Oh, I quit. This is too hard. No, no, nobody's following me. Nobody saw my views or nobody believes in me. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get up and keep going, dude. You know how many times Walt Disney fell? You know how many times that fool Sam Walton for Walmart fell? You know how many times they do from Amazon fell? They laughed at all those billionaires fool
You know how many times Raw fell and
and got up.
they got
How
up?
you know how many times Like fell? How you know how many times Like lost his mind and came back like a yo-yo, bro?
Like a yo-yo. Nah,
Like a
but
boomerang.
yeah.
You know how many times do we lose and we get back up? How many times, bro, did people count us out?
That's
How
true.
many times did people think that's it for that ain't coming back from this one? Son, I'm coming back. Just let's see if I didn't think
Even better and shit.
better, bro. You see,
Yeah.
like I said before, in this life you die, but you come back better, better, bro. The old version, the old you died, is you now. Like the when the snake shades the skin, and the new one. That's how we are, bro. The old, we shed the old us, the one that was soft, that was scared, fragile, the one that was always mad, angry. We let it go in a new, better, improved, stronger, healthier version of us is born, bro. And that version, and every time you die, that new version of you is stronger and stronger. When stops giving a fuck less about people's opinion. Why? Because he starts realizing that those people wasn't with him when he was in the dark, when he was in the lowest. So why should you give a fuck about what other people say when they wasn't riding with you, bro?
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's how you have to do, bro. You have to change your peer. You have to open your mind and wash it. Take all that negativity out that you've been putting in your mind since you were a kid.
No, yesterday, it's crazy because yesterday, I was at Food for Less, right? And
Yeah,
there were these two old men, like older cats, they're OGs and shit. And then the other OG was telling them something about like something that he was going on, like it was going on with his life. And then I like what he said, just go reboot, just go sleep it off, just like so we could just start all over because you just can't live like that. Just you have to clean up, you have to clear your head up,
yeah.
and then all we have to do right now is just reboot. So go reboot. He told them that. I was like, well, hold on.
It's true, like a
And
kid.
then he told me like that's how you do it. You need to reboot because it's like otherwise, basically, you'll stay negative and
Yeah,
shit.
like for example, a kid when he's nagging and cranky, what do we tell him? Take a nap, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Relax. You know what I mean? And it's true. Like we gotta take a breather. We gotta sleep it off. We gotta do. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we just gotta take ourselves out, bro. You know what I mean? I think sometimes too, man, we worry too much.
Yeah.
We worry that we don't live the present. Like life is a gift. That's what it's called present, the present.
Mm-hmm.
We don't enjoy the present because we're always living in the past. You know what I mean? And then people are always worried about the future, something that's not even happened yet. Enjoy life now because today is today, tomorrow is tomorrow, and yesterday you can't have back. It's just a memory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like just live day by day and just try to do your best, and every day just improve. Remember this, bro. Whatever you couldn't do yesterday, you could do today, and whatever you couldn't do today, you could do tomorrow. So never quit, never sell yourself short, bro. Look at all that shit you've been through in life, and you're still here. You know what I mean? You know why? Because you were bait for something, bro. Because you like fucking a F4 150 built for last, built for toughness. You know what I mean?
You're like the Terminator right here.
Yeah, bro. Like you, like, hey, bro, you just gotta keep going,
You have
bro.
to keep going.
Keep going and going. Get up and keep going, dude.
Yeah.
Like we said in the other video, if you're going through hell, why stop and burn? Keep going. Get out of there, dude. Get out. Change. But like let's say for example, I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't like that person, so why are you hanging around with them?" Or that person's such a liar, why you hang around with them? Or for example, a girl or a guy, oh my god, I don't trust him. Why you with him? Oh my god, she's such a bitch and she's like this, so why you with her, bro? I hate my fucking job and I hate this. Change it, then, bro. I hate my fucking life. Change it. Change. Change is always good. Change. Change who you hang out with. Change your life. It's up to you. Recharge. Go see a new scenery. Take a break. Take a walk. Do something different, bro. Change.
Change is the key.
Change is the key, bro.
Yeah.
Change is the pinpoint word of this conversation. It's a magic word. Change.
Change.
Change. You want to change? Change, dude. But I
Change and attract the
the
positivity.
positive, bro. Look, bro. Like I said earlier when we started life, you're gonna attract it, dude. Whatever you want. Like you wake up in the morning, you're like, fuck, I hate my life, I hate my job, I hate this, and there's gonna be a fucked up day. Fuck, I already fucking know it. There's people out there that even say this, for today's gonna be a fucked up day. I could already feel it. What the fuck?
I never heard of that. I already feel it.
I heard that shit before, like, well, I really
Yeah,
feel
I
that
think I
shit,
have.
bro.
Yeah,
I really feel, or I was like this,
yeah. I can really.
oh, you're gonna cheat on me. I already know it. Fuck, you really called it out there. Maybe this guy didn't even want to cheat, but
That's
you
crazy.
called it out there and you never like, hey, you know what, fuck it. We gotta make it happen. You
Nah,
called it upon yourself.
that's like
You know what I mean? Or
that's
like, fuck, I'm always sick. Oh man, I'm always broke. Yeah, all right, then fuck it. You know what I mean? That's why when you say, even though you don't have money, hey, now I don't have enough.
that's what I do now.
I'm gonna
Like
get it though.
I'm broke, but I'm somehow
No, you see, there you go.
no no
I'm
no no
broke.
no
I'm broke.
no,
You
but
see,
somehow I'm eating there.
no, but
Somehow
see, but
somehow
so what is that
just
you
a
ever
word
saying? It just give you enough.
enough.
to eat.
So I have to say I just have enough.
I know,
Probably
like you
sometimes
know what?
I'm
Now,
on a budget.
I don't have it right now, bro.
I know.
I don't have it right now.
Mhm.
Like
So
you
that's
know what?
the
Or I'm investing my money in something else.
that's about it.
I'm
Yeah.
investing my money.
You can't say I'm broke
You
because
can't, bro. You can't. You say I'm broke. I'm sick. I'm tired. You know what I mean?
I
Because you're
still
always
got
gonna
it.
be tired, bro.
It makes sense too.
You know what I mean? It's like today I was talking to my friend right. That fool was like, "Hey Rob, have you ever seen like some ugly food with some hot ass chicks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro." That fool's like, "Why do you think?
Mm.
You think it's because of the money and shit like that?" I'm like, "Sometimes, yeah, but sometimes it's just the confidence.
Yeah, there's a comment.
It's the confidence in the dude, bro. Like if you
The
walk in for,
swag.
like if you walk into a chick, bro, and you're like, hi, and you're like all like that, for you gonna be like, damn, what the fuck, dude? The fuck out of here. But if you walk with confidence, bro, like that, it's a whole different ball game, bro. Not just that, but people see you different.
Yeah.
Even in a job, when you walk into a job, you have that confidence, bro, that go getter. Like I'm the boss type. Like you know what I mean? Like this is my world. You just live in it, bro. You know what I mean?
Type
I
shit.
run shit here. Like you live here, but I run shit here. That kind of
Type
attitude
shit.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And it works, bro.
yeah, bro,
Shit
because
works.
you attract it and people see you like that's an alpha male. What do you think Chubbs, bro? Walks around like this, like the yard, like that. Alpha male, bro. That's the confidence. And
Yeah.
that's what Lilo lets him tap. It's the confidence. He don't let Logan tap, but he lets this fool tap because it's the confidence.
Yeah.
That's why, bro. It's the like my boy William is like, nah, fool, girls don't like short guys. Fool, it's how you see yourself, bro.
Nah.
It's the swag. It's how you talk, bro. You know what I mean? How you present yourself, dude.
Sometimes you see some ugly ass motherfucker and like not like that, no offense,
No,
like
like real shit.
but it's like going on with the bombest girls, and then you'll be like, "What's going on?" But it's that confidence.
Like, for example, sometimes you see a
Yeah.
big girl, look. You know what I mean? And then, like, another girl could be like, oh, how did she get him?
Mhm.
It's not how you look. It's how you carry yourself,
Yeah.
bro. How you make that person feel, bro. It's like, oh, that person's dope, dude.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because, like, sometimes, bro, you can hang out with some cool chick. But
Mhm.
if she ain't nothing here and she's a bitch, like, you'd be like, I don't want to hang out with you, dude.
Mhm.
You're fucking lame. The same thing goes with a dude, bro. Like, sometimes you could be chilling with somebody, and right away, you ain't never hanging out with that person. Because that person is lame as fuck, dude.
Yes,
Keeping the trail. You know what I mean? Keeping it real. Keeping it real. You know what I mean?
sir.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just feel like you just have to I don't know, man. Hold up, big dog.
But that's why even like the ugliest chicks get dudes because they're confident. You never notice that too.
Well, you know what, though? So, dudes are always fucking horny, too, and they'll just fucking beat up anything, too. Some of them.
Hey, yeah,
No, but there's a lot of females, too. Like, it's
they,
all about
it's
confidence,
about
bro.
confidence though.
Like, for example, like a girl could be like, they see a big girl. Oh, how can she wear that? Oh, look at her. And they're talking shit.
Judgmental.
But why are you judging her when you know you wish you could rock that, but you don't have the confidence to wear it? So instead of you congratulating her and be like, "Cool, you're hating," you know what I mean? Like for example, like when you go to the gym and you see this fool's buffed up, right? A fool could be like, "That motherfucker think he's the shit. Look at that motherfucker."
Nah, I
Why?
don't think guys think like that. We don't
Yeah,
think like
fuck yeah, fools. A lot of motherfuckers
yeah,
that be hating, bro.
bro. It's because
Hating
I
is
don't think like that.
that exactly, but hey, like remember the last time when William was here, like
Uh-huh.
hating, bro, like if we gotta go to the gym, nah, if we don't do this, that sounds fucking hard. That sounds like
Nah,
what the fuck? We're like it is like sometimes, bro, when you hang around with people, they're negative, they drain you. Have you ever noticed that? You hang around with somebody that's always bitching and complaining, they're draining your energy.
yeah,
When they leave, you have a fucking headache.
yeah. Sometimes you do. Yeah, I noticed that.
Like when you have a headache, bro, because those people always like telling you their problems. There's a lot of people that come just to drop their fucking problems on you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And then they leave all like, oh, like they just went to a therapist. You know what I mean? And they fucking left everything there. You know what I mean? And you're like, fuck, man. Like that motherfucker just let me all his stress. There's a lot of people that just use you, bro, just to leave the stress, just to come and talk to you. Have you noticed that somebody could
but
always
I noticed that it's just That's why I stay away from people because everybody, like you said earlier, everybody has problems. So it's like no matter what somebody you talk to, they're gonna tell you a problem.
Yeah,
So I'm like, and I noticed that shit that I try not to do that shit too, like because sometimes I'll be like, oh no, this and this and this and that, and then it's like I'm
like it,
draining that fucker, that guy.
yeah. No,
I'm
but you
draining.
know what though is sometimes it's cool to talk. Let's say for example, like sometimes you could come and we could talk here, we could blah blah. And but like to me, the people that get me pissed is like people that always complaining about the same shit. You tell them a solution, but they don't want to hear it.
Or the people who never change.
Never change. They
They
feel
just
sorry for me. The
okay,
victim mentality.
okay.
You know what I mean? Those are the people that always nagging, nagging, and nagging, but never do shit about it, bro. Yeah, it's okay to complain. We're humans.
Hmm.
It's okay to complain. It's okay to do all that shit. We're human beings, bro. It's okay. But once, not complaining, crying, bitch, every fucking day of the day, and don't do shit about it, bro.
The victim, yeah, I got
The
you.
victim.
The
You
victim.
know what I
You
mean?
said it earlier. The
Like,
victim
like for example, this right? A fat
mentality.
person goes to the doctor.
Yeah.
Big person goes to the doctor, diabetic, heart block, a whole bunch of shit, right? A whole bunch of shit is wrong with them.
Mhm.
They go, the doctor tells them, look, man, I could give you medicine, but that's not gonna do nothing to you. Change the way you eat, change the way you sleep, just change everything and you're gonna get better. Ah, nah, blah, 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 blah. It's all the person mentality, bro. You know what I mean? When somebody doesn't want to do it, they're gonna, like, somebody could tell you the solution,
Mhm.
but they're not gonna want to listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you don't want to listen, the doctor could be like, look, all you got to do is to get rid of your problems, is to lose weight, and to do this, and to do that. You know what I mean? We're live. Thanks, mom. So, you know what I mean? It's like, and then there goes another one. Big example is, all those pills that have came out to lose weight?
Which
The
one?
opium or the Wyoming, or I don't know what they call, but it's like this shots you put them on your belly and then you lose weight. Like you lose. A lot of people been doing that shit, bro.
I don't know. It's just been around for a while, but I know what you're talking about. There's always like a pill or like you could do something to modify your body
Yeah.
to lose
So
weight, stuff like that.
did you know that shit
There's always something.
after a year it gives
Uh-huh.
you cancer
Oh, okay.
and it does something to your eyes or whatever? I was seeing that on YouTube. Okay, so this right. People instead of going to the gym, changing the way they eat, changing the way they they eat, they exercise, they sleep, or whatever, bro. Instead of doing that, what do? The easy way out. I'm gonna give me a pill. I'm gonna give me this. I'm gonna give me some side effects. I'm gonna get the easy way out, bro.
Nah, it's
It's a short-term problem resolved,
mhm.
but the problem is always gonna be there, bro. Instead of you going to the gym, you work out, you change up here because going to the gym changes you up here mentally, physically, emotionally, everything, bro.
Everything, bro. It does
Everything.
everything.
So it changes. So
So
now you start looking
it's
at yourself different, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but there's people out there that you give them the solution to the problem, but they don't want to hear it. They just don't want to hear it, bro. Because people don't want to change. There's people out there that love being the victim, bro. And there's people out there that will get mad at you and stop being your friend if you tell them the truth.
yeah.
Let's say, for example, you will come and you be like, hey, Rob, this and this and this. Hey, for you're fucking up, dog. You go somewhere else, hey, fuck that fool Rob, dog. That fool was talking shit.
Fuck
People
that fool.
turn,
Mark ass Rob.
yeah, like people turn reality into like hate. When you tell somebody the truth, because I'll be a homie, I'll be like, hey, fool, you're fucking up, dog. Hey, fool, this and this and this. But in your mind, because you don't want to change, you see it like, oh, you're attacking me, dog. Hey, fuck you, homie, let's get down. It's a different mindset, dog. You know what I mean? Like when somebody told me, hey, right, you're fat, bro. You should go to the gym and start working out. I wasn't like, fuck you. No, he was saying the truth. I was a fat fuck that needed to go to the gym and work out. He wasn't speaking a lie. He was being real to me. You know what I mean? Because you see, bro, there's a lot of people out there that hang around with a lot of yes people. They're not your friends. They're just yes people. Like, hey, fool, even though you know, like, you're about to do something stupid, but they don't stop you. You know what I mean? Those are not your friends. A friend will be like, hey, fool, you're fucking up, dog. Hey, fool, you know what, bro? Like, you're going to get fired from your job if you keep fucking up. Hey, bro, you're gonna lose this if you keep fucking. I'm not like, hey, fool, fuck it, fool, you're already fucked up. You know how many times my friends used to tell me that when I was a kid, like young? Hey, fool, you already fucked up your life, fool, fuck it. I was only 20 back in those days, dog.
Young right there. Didn't know what we were gonna go into.
But I ain't no shit. I ain't know shit about my life. I ain't know nothing where I was going, bro. I ain't know nothing, dude. All I knew is that, like, going back, like, thinking about my past when I was growing up, I was like, I don't want to be here. When I grow up, I want to change. And I've been through so much in my life, bro. Met so many asshole people. Fucking people have backstabbed me that I thought they were my road dogs. But I didn't turn bitter. I just learned. I just learned not to ignore the red flags
And just keep moving forward.
and keep moving forward, bro. And keep moving and moving and moving, bro. You want it? Just do it, dude.
But it's doable though. Like
Well,
I have experience. Like when you want something, you work hard for it, you'll get it. So
100%, bro. And remember
it's
this:
like it's
it's slow,
true.
it's
You
slow
just have to put in the
progress.
work.
It's slow progress is better than no progress.
Yeah. Even the slow part, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Slow progress better than no progress, bro. And it's all up to you. You tell yourself and how long you want it. How long you want? How long is it gonna take you? Like for example, this. Let's say you have a dirty room, and you tell yourself, for you know what, bro, I'll clean it in 30 days. So what does your mind do? Gives you 30 days, right? You're relaxing, chilling. But if you say, nah, for you know what, man, I got 2 days to clean it, you start doing it. You know what I mean? I read that when you go to school, you have a project to do. For it's doing 2 weeks, dog. I'm just chilling. But it takes you longer than if you would have just done it there. So it's all up to you. How long are you gonna take to get there? A week or 30 days? It all depends, bro. How long are you gonna put in that work? But one thing is that you can't go around in this world blaming people why you're not where you want to be in life, bro.
'Cause you could be whatever you want to be, especially right here in the USA, man, in our country. Like,
Goddamn America. You know what I mean?
dude, that's help everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Everywhere you go,
For you're
like,
homeless, they give you shelter.
you home,
You're hungry, they give you food.
you want a bus pass for free? They'll
You
give you a
got it,
bus pass.
bro. You need a check, they give you fucking porn on your shit for free.
Yeah.
Now I'm just playing, but you know what I mean? Like everything's for free.
No, not, but there's a lot of help. There's a
There's
lot
a
of
lot of help, bro.
medicals
This is the
help.
only country that helps you how it helps you, bro.
It helps you a lot.
America, the life of the free.
Like, but you just have to look for it, seek for it. It's like
You have to seek, bro. You have to
that's why,
want something, bro.
yeah.
You know the people
If
that
you don't
say,
find it, you just listen to the goddamn news. Lying is like obviously you're never gonna find it. You're listening to lie.
nonsense, bro.
Nonsense is like
It's not.
go out to the world
It's
and
propaganda,
research.
bro.
Yeah, research
Like
and
for example, like if girls that listen to like the fucking entertainment, the TV telling them how to dress, how to look.
mhm,
Be happy how you look. Be happy how you are. The same thing goes with us, bro. You're short, be happy. You know what I mean? You're tall, fat, whatever, bro.
mhm.
You know what I mean? Just be happy.
Like today, I got a free Metro pass, bro. Like I was right there, and then they told me like it said free Metro for life, and I went in and they gave it to me. I just showed my ID. They gave me a Metro pass. It's only valid for 90 days, but after 90 days, just call the back number and to like renew it, and just it's free.
Damn, imagine though.
It's like
Like you'll
it's
be
out there though, like like
imagine one day for you like you own a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, a mansion and all that and like you looking through stuff and you find it. You like I remember imagine like
uh,
your son comes like, oh father, what is that you have in your hand?
it's a Metro card.
He's a venture car. Oh father, you were like those poor people we see on TV.
Yeah,
Indeed, son, we change.
yeah, but it's
And imagine if I having a killer that would slap the shit out of him.
I'm
Like, why would he be talking like
Jeez.
that? Like, oh, father, like, bro, we're not in England.
Uh,
Well,
that's funny. Unless you get like I get it with an English girl.
damn, you will, bro. You be traveling.
English? Damn.
Damn, imagine
Uh-huh.
you have like ¿cómo se llama eso? Like, you know that show, The Bachelor?
The Bachelor?
Yeah, you're gonna
Bachelor?
have that, bro.
Uh-huh.
Where like 14 girls go and compete to be with you.
That'd be crazy.
Damn, bro, and you
That,
choose
that,
nobody is you because they're all stupid because they're fighting. So that means that they're not smart.
hey, that's a dream come true right there.
Damn, imagine.
Imagine.
But you don't beat none of them. At the end, you choose one, but she don't choose you.
I'm like, I don't want you.
Yeah, imagine that. But going
No,
back
no, no, go, no, go. That with the jokes.
for real,
Anyways, going back. Nah, but it's a lot of help here. Like,
a lot,
a lot,
dog.
bro.
That's what I don't
If you
understand.
work
But
for
you know
whatever you
what though,
want,
bro?
bro.
There's a lot of people that don't want that help.
Mhm.
Like look at school, bro. They'll pay you to go to school.
Hell yeah.
They'll give you
Right
a
now,
home.
Dominguez Hills is paying students to go to school because there's no students going.
Yeah,
And
because
like people
everybody
don't
want to
want.
be YouTubers.
Yeah, everybody want to be YouTube like us.
Everybody wants to make their own podcast and turn it into the garage into a studio
God.
and go live every Monday and get 2 viewers.
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
Anyways, with the
But yeah,
jokes.
though, but
Uh,
yeah, dude, like it, there's help for everybody.
mhm.
You just have to see there's opportunities are here for everybody, bro. You just have to look for them.
Yeah.
That's real shit. Like 24 hours, like for example, this, bro, a millionaire. Does he have more hours in the day? Or does he have the same 24 hours as you do?
Same shit. Same
The
thing here.
same. He just uses them different.
Yeah.
People that go to the gym and people that don't, they have the same hours. You choose to be on the couch watching TikTok. We choose to go to the gym and work out. It's a whole different thing, bro.
Mhm.
A guy goes and gets a chick, bangs a chick. A guy stays home and jerks it. Who's winning? You feel me? Whatever you want, you go out there and you get.
You want to jerk off or you want to go work for the girl?
You want to go jerk or you want to go work for what you want in life.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Because at the end of the day, bro, you just jerking yourself. You just lying to yourself. You know what I mean? Every excuse that you put, every lie that you say, everything, you're not lying to nobody, you're lying to yourself. You're not holding nobody back, but you're holding yourself back. Like, let's say, for example, when somebody starts lying to me, oh, yeah, if I was going to do this and that, like, all right, whatever you say, buddy, because it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? That's how I see life, bro.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me if I had a burp. Yeah, but life is it's a learning, bro. I wonder where do we take all this knowledge to when we die?
Well, you just pass it on. That's it.
Pass it on, bro.
Pass it on
Now
so
you're gonna
like
pass this knowledge to your kids.
yeah, so my next generation could be better.
It'll be better, bro.
It's not even about my generation. It's like
Their generation.
it's like also people as humanity and shit is like
Imagine if you could change the world,
the world just changing the
but
world.
first you have
Man.
to change yourself.
Yeah,
Change starts with you. With you, like there's a lot of people that oh I want to do this and that. Like change.
like I told you like last time we were having the conversation off the camera, and then you told me what will you do? You got so much money. We go to third world countries and go over there. I would, but first I would change here. And like like a lot of homelessness,
Yeah,
a
cool,
lot
bro.
of everything that's going on in our society right here, our communities. Then I'll think about it, go change somewhere else. But until like we're not fixed here. It's like what's the whole point of going fixing somewhere else? Going to Africa or going to England. Like,
Or
no,
adopting kids from other countries. There's kids
yeah,
over here that need to be adopted here.
exactly. So
You
it's
know what
like
I mean? Like I don't understand that shit, bro.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like or else when people send money to other countries when
mhm,
you could help here.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like people give like donations like to celebrities. Oh, I'm gonna give this to the charity. Why? When you could just there's a homeless guy down the street, but you're afraid to roll down your window and give him 2 bucks because you're like he's gonna go waste it on drugs. Where do you think those people go waste it on? Hookers and beer, dog.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like those people that donate, those big old food, the fucking churches. When you donate, what do you think that money goes to the pastor, bro? To the side chick, to the abortion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real shit, bro.
And that's what they do, man.
Yeah, man. Like
I met
what?
people like that.
I met people like that too.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of people out there, bro. Like I don't know. Like to me, I'm gonna just help somebody directly, bro. Than be fucking with middleman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the reason why I don't go to church, bro. Because if I gotta talk to God, I'll just talk to God. I don't need a middleman. I don't need a priest to be like, "Hey, man, can you tell God this?" Says, "When does the Almighty God need a middleman, bro? That fool's a sinner just like me. How are you special? Because what? You read the Bible 100,000 times? Freaking candy ass. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's true though.
I don't know, man. Well, my boys, thank you for coming in, tuning in. Check us next time we go live, man. I really appreciate you guys, man.
Peace out.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna post it, dog. That was pretty good, no?
People licking.
Yeah.
They were.
Yep.
Probably.
Damn, 25.
No way. 25 people were licking.
Yeah.
You're not capping.
No, no. Damn, bro.
Hey,